has a way of, presenting itself to be like a fresh start, to be like a new beginning, to be like a kind of launching pad. It is Monday again. I wouldn't know what the time is on your end, but it is Monday morning where I am. And I want you all to understand that in this week, whatever you can set your mind at, you know, we use the word mindset as a single word. But if you look deeper, if you take your time to, analyze that word, you will understand that it is a combination of two different words, your mind and where you set it at. That is what we loosely or pronounce as mindset. So this week, whatever you set your mind at, you can achieve. Yes, because the battle of life is won and lost in the human mind. So whatever you tune your mind to, whatever you set your mind to, whatever you position your mind to, that is what you can make contact with in this brand new week. So let it be something wonderful, let it be something noble, let it be something ideal, let it be a goal that will put you on your feet, a goal that will quicken you. It is Monday. Now, pay attention, guys. I have repeated this injunction pretty often that without faith it is impossible to please God. Now, for you and I to please God here on earth, it will necessitate we tap into the original reason He brought us here on earth. Yes, it is important we fulfill that purpose with which He has brought you and I on this planet earth. There is definitely a reason with which He sent us here as envoys, as ambassadors to represent His kingdom in this visible realm called earth. Now, your ability to tap into that, your ability to tap into that purpose, into that your essence, into that your identity is what will take you away from all manner of confusion, all manner of frustration that might beset you by the day. Now, it is Monday again. It is impossible to please God without faith. And for you and I to please God simply means that you and I have to find our assignment. We have to make contact with our purpose. We have to make contact with that which He has, assigned us to do here on earth. By doing that, we will please Him. By doing that, we will please Him. Now, doing that on its own comes with comes with a dimension of faith that is almost difficult to understand by men who has not made contact with such thing. Because listen to this, when you discover one thing that you are ready to die for, it is that which you have discovered that will be waking you up. It is that which you have discovered that will be making choices for you. Yes, because most of us barely understand that it is actually our purpose that decides the company we keep, the books we read, the wife we will marry, or the husband we will marry. It is our purpose that decides the steps we take by the day. Yes, I have said in one particular conversation that our purpose is like an arrogant mind lord. It is like an arrogant mind lord. So whatever be that purpose of yours that you have made contact with, that you have discovered, that you are ready to die for, I want you to know that in your journey of pursuing its fulfillment, you have found yourself in a brand new week. Now, whatever goal you are setting this week, whatever definiteness of goal you are setting this week, if you can only but believe it, if you can only but believe it, then achieving it is a guarantee. Look at this. I think I saw this quote in a book written by Charles Tremendous Jones. Charles Jones being his name and Tremendous being his guy name. He said, though negative circumstances may present themselves, but they shall not long remain. If we can both perceive an ideal and work towards, achieving that victory will always be ours. Now, listen to this. This is an injunction in the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 13, that said, let me start from the 31st verse that said, by faith the harlot Rahab perished not with them that believed not, when she had received the spice with peace. For by faith the harlot Rahab perished not with them that believed not, when she had received the spice with faith. And what shall I more say? For the time would fail me to tell of Gideon, and of Barak, and of Samson, and of Jephthah, of David also, and Samuel, and of the prophets, who through faith subdued kingdoms. Pay attention to that word. Who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouth of lions, quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword. Out of weakness we are made strong, whilst valiant in fight, turned to flight the armies of the aliens. Women received their dead, raised to life again, and others were tortured, not accepting deliverance, that they might obtain a better resurrection. Pay attention. This injunction is a injunction that is talking about what faith can offer you and I. Now, when I speak faith here, I want you to understand that it is the same as what you are able to believe that you can achieve this week. By reason of faith, man has subdued kingdoms. Now, we are at a war here. You need to understand that it is also the injunction that said that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, about that we wrestle against wickedness in high places. Yes, that's the battle here. Now, this battle, this wrestling, these principalities, these wickedness, and this kingdom thing, and everything you are hearing is happening at the realm of the human mind. That is where all these battles are won and lost. It is at the realm of the human mind. You are going to wrestle against negative energies this week. You are going to wrestle against challenges, against negative happenstances that will stand in your way of the success you want to tap into. But I guarantee you that if you can operate with the spirit of faith, if you can do away with any such thing as anxiety, as any such thing as being anxious, if you can do away with fret in this week, your chances of tapping into something monumental is a guarantee. Are you going to face challenges? Yes, you will. Are you going to experience difficulties? Yes, you will. Are you going to find yourself in some situations that you might drop some tears? Yes, you might. But in the end, if you can but have the faith that of old, that patriarchs of old has stood on, to wrought righteousness, to subdue kingdoms, to subdue whatever force of the enemy. If you can operate with that faith with which men of old has stood on to receive back their dead from, to receive their dead alive again. If you can operate with that violence of faith, I guarantee you that whatever you are making contact with this week can never, ever, win over your faith. Yes, it is as simple as that. Yes, sometimes it comes off as though it is easier said, but listen to this, guys. It is a mindset thing. It is a mindset thing. Now, listen also. If you are someone who constantly find yourself at a place where your mind continue to drift, where your mind continue to, fail you in standing strong with a particular thought process, possibly in the positive direction, because it's a lot of us, by reason of the environment we find ourselves, by reason of the associations we are keeping, it becomes very difficult for us to find ourselves being optimistic in every happenings around us. Now, if you are this person that is always, in this environment where you are always tilting towards pessimism, where you're always tilting towards negative thought processes, now, it is a brand new week. It is a fresh start. It is Monday morning. You have the opportunity to sit yourself down and have a one on one conversation with yourself. Yes, you heard me. It is a Monday morning. It is a fresh start. It's just like a brand new month. It's just like a brand new year. That's what it is like. That's what Monday positions itself like. Monday presents itself like a wonderful launching pad, a brand new day, a new beginning. Like we set new goals, and you know what? It doesn't also mean that you are going to achieve all these goals on a Monday. It's a goal that you will set for a whole lot of 5 days. So whatever you can achieve today, hello, be glad you did. If you are active today, if you woke up today alive and well, I want you to understand that it simply means that there is something heavy that is in store for you. Now, please operate with a positive mindset this week. Please, I beg you in God's name, operate with the mindset that you are unstoppable. Operate with the mindset that you will always take the lead. Operate with the mindset that there is no brick wall in front of you. You have always conquered in the time past. You will conquer this week. You have always conquered in the time past. This week, you will also be victorious. Just have that belief system, operate with that thought process, and you will see everything happening for your good. You will see things unfolding for your own good. And at the end of this week, you will have cause to glorify the Most High God. Just set your faith on things above, set your mind on things above, and not on things on this realm. Because if you are listening to me and you make boast of being the redeemed of the Lord, you make boast of someone who has transcended this earthly realm, if you make claim of someone whose mind has been disconnected from the conformities of this world, it simply means that you are living above only. And with that above only mindset, you are set above principalities and powers and whatever thought patterns, whatever negative forces that might try to hinder you or that might try to slow you down this week, you would definitely come against them and become more than a conqueror. Thank you for participating in this morning charge, this Monday motivation. Thank you. If you are going to watch this video afterwards, please do well to leave a comment. Thank you so much.